Here is your championship reminder heading into the Qatar Grand Prix weekend. So the big fight up at the front, of course, is Norris versus Verstappen versus Piastri. Now, Norris is leading with 390 points, 24-point gap to both Piastri and Verstappen, both equal on points on 366 points. Now, what does this mean for the championship? Well, if Norris gains 2 points or more in this fight, it's done so. A driver physically cannot get more than 25 points heading into Abu Dhabi, so Norris would win the championship in Qatar. There is also a way that he does it with 1 point, however, it's super funky where it's like a DNF in the sprint and then he goes and wins the race. It's just to do with race wins and 25 points, that sort of thing. Only slightly further down the grid, I think it's one of my favourite battles outside of the Norris-Verstappen-Piastri one, is Hamilton versus Antonelli. Now, there is actually only a 15-point gap between Antonelli and Hamilton. And if Antonelli continues his trend of outscoring Hamilton by how much he has this second half of the season, I'm excited to see if Antonelli can actually come 6th place and overtake Hamilton, because that will just put the nail in the coffin for just how bad this season has been for Hamilton. And 15 points, that's very, very doable considering where that Ferrari's been the last few weekends. Then further down the grid, another big fight that you should be looking out for in the midfield is between Hadjar, Hulkenberg and Sainz, who are all separated by 3 points, with Hadjar on 51, Hulkenberg on 49 and Sainz on 48. This is the battle for 9th, and it's actually quite incredible because Sainz had such a bad first half of the season, and all of a sudden, because of this good run of form basically since the second half of the season started, he might end up just 1 place behind Albon in 9th, around 10 to 20 points behind him. So very much I'm vouching for Sainz on this. I hope he does go up into 9th place, but looks very interesting, that battle there. And then heading over to the constructors, another big fight that you should be looking out for is the Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari one, as right now Mercedes are leading in 2nd place to Red Bull by 40 points. And if they head out of Qatar with more than 43-point advantage over Red Bull or Ferrari, that is it. That is done. And Mercedes have got 2nd in the Constructors' Championship, which is huge for them, considering Ferrari had the hype for 25 and considering Verstappen's run of form we've just seen right now. So it's going to be a very, very exciting weekend in Qatar. Keep your eyes peeled for all of these great battles that we could be having.